In previous meetings, the president has said, if these investigations continue, I can't work with you. He didn't bring it up. And so we're going, I believe, we can do both at once. We can come up with some good ideas on infrastructure, and we want to hear his ideas on funding. That's going to be the crucial point, in my opinion. And the House and the Senate can proceed in its oversight responsibilities. The two are not mutually exclusive, and we were glad he didn't make it that way. We'll take one more.
What has happened? You're all turned into shouters. Calm.
Last question.
I'll take one from a woman.
Yeah.
Did you choose a leader among you to guide the infrastructure project and spending going forward?
Well, we have our some of our members. We have our leadership there, and I have a rule when I go to a meeting with many members, and that rule is the purpose of the meeting is not to criticize the President of the United States, and secondly, that every person has a chance to say what he or she came to say. So this is a collaborative effort, and we hope it will be very bipartisan. But we will be meeting next about how it is paid for, and that will engage, of course, the Secretary of the Treasury, among others, and our leadership in terms of the Ways and Means and the Finance Committee.
Well, we agreed. Wait.
But some of it will also spring from the Committee of Jurisdiction, for example, the Transportation Infrastructure Committee, which has its own funding mechanism. This is a technical question you're asking, but everybody who is appropriate to the solution will be involved.
This is the last thing we're going to say. We agreed that the same group would meet in about 3 weeks, and the president would present his ideas on funding, and we would take it from there. And if we had to break up in smaller groups after that, so we would.
Let me just add one point. I want you to take this home with you, because one really important advance that we made in this meeting was the president's real acceptance, or maybe just agreement. And I won't say acceptance because he may have been thinking of this all along, and that is that infrastructure should include broadband. And it's important to health care, it's important to education, it's important to commerce, and his embrace of that, in addition to transportation and water issues, was very important.
Thank you very much, everybody.